Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news. Hey, Browns fans, have you heard the latest? If not, buckle up, because what just happened might be more significant than it looks on the surface. The Cleveland Browns have made a move that's turning some heads around the league. They've claimed offensive tackle Sebastian Gutierrez off waivers from the San Francisco 49ers. That's right, Gutierrez, a player who's been bouncing around multiple teams, is now back in Cleveland, and this could be a crucial piece for the final stretch of the season. I know what you're thinking, another offensive lineman, right? But trust me, this move has deeper implications, especially considering the current state of the Browns' roster and their quest for playoff success. Sebastian Gutierrez, a 6'6", 308-pound tackle, initially entered the league as an undrafted free agent with the New England Patriots back in October of 2022. Since then, he's been quite the journeyman, spending time on practice squads of several teams like the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, Colts, Browns, and now the 49ers. It's quite the circuit, but it shows resilience and a desire to make it in the league. Gutierrez's return to Cleveland isn't just a coincidence, it's a strategic move by the Browns' front office. They see something in him, a potential that can be unlocked, especially in a season where every game and every snap counts. Now, what does this mean for Cleveland's offensive line? Well, it's no secret that the Browns have been looking to solidify their protection schemes, especially with a quarterback like Deshaun Watson under center. The offensive line has faced its share of ups and downs this season, with injuries and inconsistencies hampering their rhythm. Adding Gutierrez gives them more depth, especially at the tackle position, which is vital for protecting Watson and establishing a balanced run game. Remember, Cleveland's strength has often been their defense, but for them to truly contend, they need a solid, reliable offense, and that begins with protecting their quarterback and creating holes for their talented running backs. Gutierrez's return marks a kind of renewal for him in Cleveland. He previously spent a month with the team during the 2024 season, which means he's familiar with the locker room, the coaching staff, and the team's culture. That kind of familiarity can be a huge advantage, especially in the pressure cooker that is NFL season. The Browns are in the thick of it now, pushing hard for a playoff spot, and every addition counts. Gutierrez's size and experience, albeit limited, could give the team some much-needed versatility on the line. But let's not forget the bigger picture here. Cleveland has been building something special, and this move is part of that ongoing process. They've invested heavily in their defense, with stars like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward leading the charge, but now they're focusing more on bolstering their offensive front. That's a clear indication that the Browns are serious about competing at the highest level. They're not just aiming for a wild card, they want to be a force in the AFC, and moves like claiming Gutierrez show that they're willing to make bold decisions to get there. As fans, we all know how unpredictable the NFL can be, but Cleveland's front office has shown a lot of confidence in their roster's potential. They're trying to find that perfect mix of youth, experience, and depth, especially along the offensive line, which is arguably the backbone of any successful team. Gutierrez, being a player who's bounced around but has also shown resilience, might be exactly what they need to fill a crucial role in the final part of the season. Whether he makes the final roster or just provides valuable depth on the practice squad, his presence is a reminder that Cleveland is always looking for ways to improve. Now, how does this fit into the current season? Well, Cleveland's trajectory has been intriguing. They've shown flashes of brilliance, especially on defense, but have also struggled at times on offense, particularly with consistency and protection. The addition of Gutierrez could be a sign of the coaching staff's commitment to fixing those issues. They're analyzing every detail, every snap, looking for ways to optimize their offensive line. We've seen a lot of adjustments this season, and this move fits into that larger narrative of a team that's trying to get everything right at just the right moment. What about the fans? I know many of you are eager to see how Gutierrez will fit into the scheme. Will he get playing time? Will he help solidify the tackles? Those are questions that will likely be answered in the upcoming practices and preseason games. But one thing is clear, Cleveland is serious about winning, and every addition, every move is with an eye on that goal. The AFC North is fiercely competitive this year, with Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh all vying for supremacy. Cleveland knows that to stand out, they need to be sharp, fast, and adaptable, and Gutierrez's return is just one piece of that puzzle. Let's talk about the bigger picture for a moment. The Browns have been building steadily, with a roster that has shown a lot of promise. Their defense is among the best in the league, but the real challenge has always been maintaining offensive consistency, especially in the trenches. That's where Gutierrez might come in, providing a fresh energy and perhaps even some unexpected contributions. Remember, he's still young, still developing, but with the right coaching and opportunity, he could become an essential part of Cleveland's offensive plans down the stretch. We also need to acknowledge the importance of depth along the offensive line. Injuries are part of the game, and having a player like Gutierrez, who's familiar with the league and has experience on multiple practice squads, adds a layer of security. It's not just about immediate impact, it's about creating a sustainable roster that can withstand the rigors of a long NFL season. Cleveland's front office clearly recognizes that, and this move demonstrates their strategic approach. Now, for the fans who follow the Browns closely, this move might seem small on the surface, but in the context of the season, it's quite significant. It shows that the team isn't resting on its laurels but is actively seeking ways to improve, to adapt, and to push for that elusive Super Bowl championship. Cleveland has been hungry for a deep playoff run for years, and each step, each roster move, is a testament to their relentless pursuit of greatness. In terms of the team's current situation, they're in that critical midseason phase where every game feels like a playoff game. The AFC North is brutal this year, with all teams capable of winning on any given Sunday. Cleveland's focus is on maximizing their roster, minimizing mistakes, and capitalizing on opportunities. Gutierrez's addition, whether as a practice squad player or potentially more, fits perfectly into that philosophy. It's a move that screams, "We're in it to win it," and that's exactly the mindset the Browns need to have. Looking ahead, the challenge now is for Gutierrez to prove himself. He's got the size, the experience, and the motivation. Now it's about showing the coaching staff what he can do in practice and preseason games. If he impresses, he might find himself more involved when it counts, especially in critical moments of the season. But even if he remains a practice squad player, his presence adds valuable depth that could be the difference in close games or injury situations. And I think we all agree, this move underscores Cleveland's ongoing efforts to build a resilient, competitive team. They're not just chasing short-term success, they're laying down the foundation for sustained excellence. Every player, every move is part of that larger vision, and Gutierrez's return is a piece of that puzzle. It's a story of perseverance, opportunity, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Browns fans, you should be excited because this team is showing that they're willing to do whatever it takes to make their Super Bowl dreams a reality. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Gutierrez's return? Do you see him making an impact this season? How do you feel about Cleveland's offensive line overall? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Remember, this is a team that's always fighting, always improving, and always dreaming big. Cleveland Browns fans, let's keep the faith and keep pushing forward, because the best is yet to come.